This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back to a shortened week. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Tuesday, February 18th. Let's jump right into today's session. I'll try to keep us at the 15-minute time limit. We had 763 new highs versus 207 new lows on the NYSE. 58% of stocks were advancing versus 39% declining. 37% were below the 50, and about 40% were below the 200-day moving average. Light session on volume. The S&P had a 5-minute impulse bar in the last few seconds or few minutes, closing at all-time highs on very low volume. It was much to do about nothing. As I've mentioned, if we have low volume days, we seem to drift higher or sideways. And when we see volume come back, we sell off. So that is the trend right now. Looking at today's volume, it was a pathetic 25 million shares of SPY versus the daily average, which is right now pathetic at 47 million shares traded per day. Let's keep going. What else can I gather looking at the forest? All day you had Meta and Amazon kind of weighing down on the markets. Amazon kind of recovered a little bit, down only 0.89%. Meta was down 2 3/4%. Tesla was down 0.5%. Let's see. We had NVDA up 0.4%, but keep in mind NVIDIA was up like 4.5% in the morning. So I'm going to cover NVIDIA in a second. Microsoft was up 0.3%. Apple was a nothing burger. When you take a look at the groups, what led to the upside, you had energy up 1.1%. Basic materials and utilities were up about 1%. Financials 0.78%. Industrials 0.7%, tech was up 0.58%, real estate was up 0.35%, and healthcare was up 0.19%. Leading to the downside, your communication services, predominantly because of these big mega cap names that are in communication services. Let's keep going here. What else can I pull out for you? I'll cover what was strong, what was weak, and then we'll kind of walk into the macro landscape as well as some potential shooting star patterns on NVIDIA. So in the S&P, these are all to the upside in percentages. SMCI up 16.4%. Intel was up 15.8%. Walgreens was up 14%. Moderna was up 8%. Micron was up 7.2%. Nike was up 6%. Entergy Corp 5.7%, Huntington Ingalls Industries 5.1%, Western Digital up 5%, Estee Lauder 4.8%, Dell 4.9%, Lam Research 4.7%, Darden Restaurants 4.7%, Deere 4.4%, NRG 4.3%, Palo Alto Networks 4.05%, Palantir up 4%, Microchip Technologies 3.9%, Dollar Tree 3.9%. So a lot of green. In the NASDAQ 100, you had Intel up 16%, Micron 7.3%, Global Foundry 6.6%. That whole trio, especially Intel and Global Foundries, they're trying to compete with building chips in the U.S. Lam Research, I already said. I'm trying to dedupe here. Axon Enterprises 3.8%, Monster Beverage 3.6%, Take-Two Interactive 3.5%. PDD Holdings 3.4%. Let's move on to what was weak in the S&P. Medtronic down 7.2%. Allegiant PLC down.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not your advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.